Hello, my lovely, beautiful soul. Welcome to you guys' timeless picker card. For this picker card, we are going to take a look at a message from your past loved ones, your ancestor, whomever want to come through and want to give you a message, because we are in the December month and it's a tough month when you are missing some loved ones. So what we are going to do is look at some loving messages or warning, whatever they want to put in your, whatever they want to be like, you need to know about this. We are going to take a look at it. But before we do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Noraima from the Phoenix Star. If you are new to the channel, hi, welcome. I'm thankful you found me. If you like the vibration, don't forget then to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And if you are already part of the fam, the growing tribe, love. Thankful that you're back again, fam. So yeah, we have 3 decks you can choose from. We are going to take a look at your ancestors, so or your loved one that has passed away. Just think of that person, or if you be like, you know what, I want to leave that space open for whomever want to come through, you can also do that. That being said, let's see, for the piles that you can choose from, you have the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. And for this deck, you have these, how do you call it? 2 doves, but it has a name, y'all. 2 turtle doves, okay? 2 turtle doves, and or 1 turtle doves, or a dove with I don't know, but this is your dove. And then for the second pile, you have the Rider-Waite Tarot, and this is your dove. And for the third pile, you have the Sasuraibito Tarot, and this is your dove. Now, I will give you guys 30 seconds to breathe in, breathe out, choose your pile. You will hear 3 high-pitched notes just to oomph you up. And I will see you at the pile or piles, because you can go with more than one, pile or piles that you have chosen. Timestamps are down below. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 1, you have chosen the Radiant Wise Tarot together with your dove. Let's see, let's take a look for the message your ancestor has, or the person you are thinking about, your lost loved ones. So for the good of all, harm to none, I ask my guides, your guides, all that has the best interest for us, to guide us and give us the message that you guys need to receive from the loved one. I do want to mention a personal note. I'm filming this with back pain, so I kind of like sound stiff because I'm holding on to that pain, like, please, let me go through this. Let me come through this. Okay, so I may not even want to laugh because it hurts, okay? I mean, Mars is trying me. Mars is trying me in retrograde, y'all. But yeah, with tears in my eyes, I will film this reading for you guys. But yeah, let's go. For the good, for harm to none, let's ask your ancestor or your loved one to come through and bring you the message they want to bring, for the good of harm to none. My lovely, beautiful pile 1, what is it that they want you to know? Let's see. One more, please. Thank you. Underneath the deck, you have the Eight of Wands, telling me that you need to look for the messages they are sending you. They will send you message pretty fast, and not from them. It can be that there is something that they want to send to you where you will hear fast and quick what this is about. So in that kind of a way. So let's see. For you guys, you have the Five of Cups in reverse. I'm loving them already. Together with the Ace of Swords. Oh, I read right away here. I'm loving him already, but once I turn this one around, I heard a message like, even if you may not have contact with them, even if they don't communicate with you, don't worry about that. Because lots of times, our loved ones, oh, I'm getting the chills, yeah. Our loved ones don't want to if you are in a grieving process, but looking at the Five of Cups being in reverse, it's giving me that you are getting out of the grieving process. It will happen, but the communication with them may not come through as you want it, that they come through, but don't worry about that, okay? Don't worry that if they don't show up in your dreams. Don't worry if they communicate with other people and not you, because it can bring you a kind of a sorrow where you might go back to the Five of Cups if they show up. So for some people, if they don't show up, if they don't communicate with you directly, don't worry about that. But looking at the Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands that we had underneath the deck, they are showing you synchronicity along the way, but they do not connect with some of you directly. It's always through another person. Another person may tell you, oh, I have dreamt about your ... And you be like, oh, why they come to you and not me? I never dreamt of them. Don't worry about it, because they know if you dream of them, if they contact you personally, you might go back to this situation, and they love it that you are kind of like ready to move forward. That's for some of you. And you also have, oh, the sun. Yes, they really love it. Okay, I'm back to another message, y'all. They are coming through. I'm sorry, I cannot laugh, but they are coming through. I like it. I love it. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. So yeah, but for some of you, you might get a child. You might get a child is what I'm getting. They are giving you a child, and that child or a child can kind of like bring you happiness where you are not focused anymore in the loss that you have had. You are kind of like being more focused in the day-to-day kind of a situation. Looking at the Seven of Pentacles together with the Two of Pentacles. So they are happy to see that you are moving on. So really, it's like, don't feel sorry. Don't feel like, oh my God, but I do not miss them as much as I used to. Honey, let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. If you have loved ones, if you transition to another situation in life, because we all are going one day or the other, going to transition to the spiritual realm, right? So it's something, spoiler alert, if you did not know, we all are going to do that, like really. But the time when or how, we don't know. But it's a surprise. It's the biggest surprise of your life, in that kind of a way. But you'll be like, I don't like surprises. Me neither. Why you guys letting me laugh? Don't let me laugh. But okay, I don't like those kind of surprises either. But luckily, it's not a surprise because we all know it's going to happen one way or the other. That being said, you would not like that your loved ones will continue grieving about you instead of celebrating life, right? Unless you are so your ego is so high that you be like, honey, I want them to suffer for life. That bad though. That bad. Would you do that also? No. Somebody that loves you and like you wants you to live life, because it's kind of like, hey, you better celebrate what I don't have or what I couldn't do or whatever that is, because we will meet again. But I mean, meanwhile, enjoy life, And looking at this right here, you are finally going to move forward to enjoy life. And I'm happy, I'm thankful. You know, it's not easy, but because you kind of like have a kind of a goal, a thing that you want to do, a thing that you are busy doing with the transitioning to the grieving, going to the new, they are happy to see that, you know. And if you were somebody, because I just got this message and I'm laughing because, honey, I don't know who this is, but somebody just came through and was like, I'm happy, because you might have been somebody that talked all day, every day, like in this position, you know, with them, grieving, crying, and they be like, I'm happy. Part one is finally moving on. Not in that way, but moving on in not grieving anymore, because you were constantly in communication with them in a very sad way. So they be like, no, I'm happy you are moving on. So don't worry that you might feel guilty, like, oh, but normally I will communicate every day with them and I didn't communicate now with them. You know, I'm getting a mother that has lost a child is also what I'm getting very early. You know, if you have lost a child and you kind of like are going to have another child right now, or you are busy with other things right now, don't feel guilty that you cannot talk every day, all day with the child that you have lost, because your child that you have lost is looking at your life, be like, hey mom, enjoy that situation, enjoy what you are doing, you know. So really don't feel bad is what I'm getting. Don't feel bad that you sometimes forget to communicate with them. Sometimes, you know, because that's the thing. Our life will continue on, but they are enjoying it, seeing it through how you are living. So don't feel bad. So let's see. They are definitely the way they came through with these messages right away. Like really, normally my guides will start communicating. My guides will start communicating with me first, but this time it was like, no, boom, right away, straight away to your the last one. So it's like normally I will get a kind of a they will, like, my guides will kind of like guide me through it to where we are going, but this time it was giving it was like, no honey, let's go straight in through to you guys. Let's see, I need one more. I don't know if I'm yelling or not. I do hope I'm not yelling, because my chair is far away from the mic. And I do hope you guys kind of like can hear me and I'm not yelling, okay? So don't look at the mess. It will be all right. So you have the crow. This is why I said wow, because the crow is giving right away spiritual world, together with the sorcerer, together with exchange gift. Now here we were talking about the message that they want to give you, but now honey, it seems like they are going in on certain things that's happening in your life. Some of you might have an envy a person in your life, or you might envy other people. Or you might be afraid that somebody is kind of like bringing bad energy to you. I must say that if you have lost a child, you might think that somebody has cursed you. There is something to do with a curse. Somebody looking and giving you the evil eye. That isn't like in your vibration. Somebody, you might have a feeling that somebody isn't, you have been warned about this, is what I'm getting. that somebody isn't good for you, that person has a bad energy, that person has an envy. It might also be you that looking at other people that do have a connection with something or somebody, and you might have a looking at them like, why you, not me? Your loved one is saying like, if this is you looking at other people in that kind of a way, don't do that. Okay, don't do that, because that is why you are keep being stripped of communication. That is why, because you are in a bad energy. And if you have a feeling that somebody is kind of like envying you or giving you evil eye, like really don't entertain their, because you feel and sense this. I really see that you guys feel and sense, looking at the crow, you feel and sense that there is a dark energy surrounding you, and your loved one is saying, like, really don't entertain them. Don't even looking at the exchange gift. Don't even communicate with them in that kind of a way, like really. And don't fear them. Absolutely do not fear them, because with fear you are actually acknowledging that they have a power over you, and they can then bring that power faster in your life. So if you don't fear that people do dark magic, you can actually, because you are then in the positive energy, they cannot affect you. But if you are in the negative energy because you fear the negative energy, that is the thing that they then can exchange with you, and that's something that you don't want. So really your loved one is saying, like, if you have a feeling of a certain person or a situation that has a kind of a jealousy over you, like really end the contact with them in a lovely way. Do not even entertain it like, oh, I feel like somebody has put juju on me or whatever that it is. No, end it in a loving way, end the relationship or the contact in a loving way, or try to understand where they are coming from, but you don't have to accept where they are coming from. What do I mean to say with that? Like really, somebody can blame you for certain things in your life. Why do you have this, you this, that, you in that kind of a way? What you need to do is understand where they are coming from, because their point of view of viewing you, how you live, how you do, is for them like, how could you? For some of you, this might be that a person next to you be like, oh, you are not grieving our loved ones the way I'm grieving our loved ones. It's like a contest, who cries more every day. Like really don't, because it's time for you to move on. And don't feel guilty that you are moving on and they are putting guilt onto you. Don't do that. Why? Because hey, everybody grieves different. And they might grieve in their way, but they might have a personal guilt to why they are grieving that much. That has nothing to do with you. You might have peace with this situation. And for some of you, this might be you, that you are kind of like, why isn't everybody crying a river over my loved one that I lost? Honey, it's the same for you also. You cannot judge your grief with their grief. You cannot be like, you see, I love that person more because I almost filled up the Nile River, y'all. With all my tears, I do think we are going to have another ocean on this world. Like, really, do we need that? No, we do not. Okay, so that was me trying to be funny, but I cannot laugh. But that being said, like really, pain. You guys be like, it's good for you. It's good for you. Hey, don't do that. Okay, like really. Like really, what I'm trying to say is, honey, it's not a contest. How many tears have you let felt? Okay, so really, and it doesn't count how many that you love that person more than that they do. So really, because that person might be. Let me tell you something. It's kind of a personal though, like. Okay, I will tell it without really giving you information. Okay, like I celebrate a person that every person that has passed in my life, that I know and has passed in my life. I celebrate them, and by celebrating them, you will have more contact with them than if you are in a sorrow position, crying and stuff. Because then they be like, as I said in the beginning, they be like, if I show up now, you will be crying more. Like really, it doesn't make sense. Like celebrate their life, that is like, they be like, okay, now I can come peacefully to you, instead of you like really being sad about what had happened to them, because what had happened to them isn't who they are. So yeah, let's see, what do you need to know more? What do your loved ones want you to know more? Okay, now let me turn around, because I was like, I wanna put 3 decks. I want to use 3 other decks also. And these are the goddess and ancestors and angels. And I be like, I'm going to put them all in. I make a whole stack of 3 different decks. As you can see, it's the 3 different decks. And we are going to take a look which one like wants to give you a message. Yeah, because I was like, okay, let me shuffle again. And I do hope your cards don't fall, because, honey, I don't want to turn around. So let's see what message. That's one. And you have Queen Nefertiti Alchemy underneath this deck, the split. So let's see for this one. And for this one, you have Asclepius, Secret Medicine, underneath the deck, in the split. So, let's see. Let me turn it around back again for you guys. Child, you be like, honey, you could have just do not film. And I'll be like, honey, that wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be. So you have a dear spirit, bring a gentle touch together with rabbit. Now is a lucky time. Together with, this one was first, winter, take care of your needs. And also a mumbo lumbo, self-sabotage. We're not gonna do that, okay? We're not gonna do that. No self-sabotage. So I do hope everything is straight, because honey, I don't know. I don't this is my first time not even caring how the cards looks like. I'll be like, my whole bag is not straight. So why would my cards be at this moment? So really, but it's working yet still with me. I do think this is it, right? Okay, let's see. Yeah, but that being said, bring a gentle touch. Okay, bring a gentle touch is have fun and have a child mentality. Looking at the sun, also have a child mentality. And if people are harsh towards you by saying stuff like, that you be like doesn't work, looking at exchanging gift, like really don't be mean towards them, like, but you this and you that, like don't judge and stuff. And looking also at the self-sabotage is giving me for you guys that I don't know if this is a contest, because I'm really getting a contest the whole time between this energy, like if something isn't going the way, or somebody, like it's very irritating energy. I'm very irritated feeling I'm getting. So really that isn't working in your case, y'all. You can, that energy that I was talking about, like you cannot accept another person to grieve the way you grieve, or to understand your grief, and how you grieve. Like really, like let it go, because this is actually working against yourself. There is something of so I have to then do it longer. Like no, do nothing that is making you sad longer. No, you have to move forward. You have to be happy, because it's working actually not in your favor. Not showing love, not showing up for yourself. Take care of your needs is also talking about that. It's now time for you to stop sabotaging yourself and bring some love in yourself and move forward. Do something of creative where you are kind of a busy that you would forget about saying hi to your loved ones. And let me tell you, some of them will be happy. Not to say that they of course, you need to honor your ancestors and your loved ones where it's needed. But hello, imagine you somebody call you every day, every time, crying and stuff. Would you like to hear about that? I don't know, maybe you, but not me. But that means I need to stop, y'all. That being said, like really bring love, like talk about fun things. Oh, today I went to this. Can you believe that I did this and I did that? Like exchange beautiful message, exchange wonderful things, because there is something coming towards you guys, and you don't have to feel guilty do not feel guilty, because something beautiful and wonderful is coming, as I said. And you might forget to connect with your loved one, and you'll be like, oh my God, your loved one would be happy. You know why? Because it's time for the sun to shine in your life. It's time for you to have this gentleness. It's time for you to put love within yourself once again. So I continue saying, don't feel guilty, because there is a period of time that is going to come for you guys, and that time will actually, you will have a lot on your hands. And as I said, for some of you it's a child, looking at the rabbit also, and this is giving me a Gemini. So you guys might get a Gemini, giving a child in Gemini or Leo season is what I'm getting, that you will get a child, or get pregnant around that time. It's giving me the spring, summer kind of an energy. But that being said, like or this present, because a child can also be an enterprise, a business. There is something where you will be very busy with, and it will happen fruitfully in abundance. You don't feel guilty if you do not grieve the way you used to grieve. If you don't think of the person that you have lost every day, every night, every hour, every minute, do not feel guilty. Bring some gentle touch and love towards yourself, because honey, as I said, life continue moving on, and they live life through you. So by grieving, they'll be like, honey, is this where we are wasting our time on? Not to say that you may not grieve. You may grieve, but do not forget to live. Like exchanging gifts is talking about bringing it in a positive energy, instead of looking at other people or thinking, oh, they do not. Oh, and also, I'm sorry. I'm getting like really if you might have judged other people that didn't grieve as long as that you did or the way you did, and now you be like, oh, but I cannot be happy now because I told those persons ugly things about, yes, but you guys don't grieve and I'm grieving. It's a contest who 10 years, 5 years, I need to stop laughing. Okay, in that kind of a way. And now it's time for you to move forward with your life, and you be like, yeah, but I remember when I told that person, like, make them feel guilty for moving on, and now I'm moving on. It's kind of a strange, so I have to continue being in a sad position. So you are manifesting sadness. So with other words, like for example, you get a new boyfriend or a girlfriend, or you get a child, or you get a new business, and every time you see that person, you be like, oh yeah, but I still feel the pain and the loss of, instead of celebrating. So you kind of like continue grasping the lost energy, so that that person doesn't judge you, that you are now moving on, because you guys are going to move on. Sunshine is coming, luck is coming. But if you sabotage yourself because of what you have said to another person, you be like, but I have to cry every day, I have to pray, I have to bow 1,000 times for every day. And a new child is coming, or a new enterprise is coming, or you want to go on a vacation, you want to enjoy life, and now you feel kind of a way because you have told John, your family member, whomever that is, like, oh no, you should grieve for a whole decade. Don't do that. Just live life. Don't feel bad. Like, maybe you can just tell John or the family member, like, really, I'm sorry for saying that. I was just in a type of way, in a type of feeling that I felt a certain way, and I understand now that it's time to move on. So that is the message for you guys. Your message is really like, don't feel guilty if you move on. Don't feel guilty if your loved one doesn't connect with you. Do not, like, they are celebrating with you the good things in life, and do not judge other people. And if you have an energy of a feeling or a person that is kind of like bringing you evil eye, make peace in a good way and separate yourself from them, because you don't have to kind of be staying in a low vibration for them to feel happy, in that kind of way. I do hope I could have helped you guys bringing this message. This is the day, I don't know how many days we are, day 3, day 4 of Christmas, and I just want to give you guys this because I'm like, the December month is a tough month. It is a timeless reading though, but I'm like, we all want some kind of a word of a loved ones in these kind of a days. So I do hope I could have helped you guys. And I'm trying not to laugh because I wanted to say, and I'm sorry for laughing, but I'm like, honey, even if I laugh, it's on me. It's on me. It's on me and my back. But that being said, I do hope I could have helped you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in another reading of mine or in another pile. Bye-bye. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 2, you guys have chosen the Rider-Waite Tarot together with this dove. So, let's see. Let's take a look for you guys. For the group for harm to none, I ask my guides, your guides, to bring you the message of the loved ones or the loved ones itself to communicate, come through. Part 1 also had Ace of Swords, so I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in So the communication is here, okay? Pile 1, they also come through as fast and quick. So for you guys, let's start. Let's see. What is it that your loved one or ancestor want to communicate with you? It seems like they were waiting. They were waiting. So let's see. For the good of all harm to none, what is the message you want to give to pile 2? Underneath the deck, you have the Star. And I also mentioned to pile 1, I have back pain at this moment, so I'm kind of a stiff, trying not to laugh, but I want to laugh, but it's like coming back to me. So yeah, I'm kind of like sound stiff and stuff because there is certain things that I cannot just do. Oh my God, pile 1 had this underneath the deck. But yeah, you might want to look pile 1, but that ain't not your message. This is looking at the 8 of Wands together with the Ace of Swords that came through. Both of them pile 1 also had. It's just giving me a confirmation of the message is coming. So for you guys also looking at the 8 of Wands, there is a message coming fast and quick for you guys. You need to look at the synchronicity that your guides, your spiritual team, your ancestor, your loved ones is giving you. They might not communicate with you directly, but they are sending messages out there, okay? You have also the Hermit in reverse. Some of you need to get out there. Some of you, they want you to get out there. Together with the King of Pentacles in reverse, there might be for some of you what I'm getting like they want you to go with the project, continue with the project or take action on that project with the idea, with the knowledge and wisdom that you have, like go out there and do it, okay, my love? And then you also have the King of Cups upright. Nice, beautifully in balance together with the Hanged Man. Okay, I do think for lots of you, this message is going to be that there is something you they are loving your loved one. They want to talk about the fact that you are not using the gift that you have, honey. Like there is something you are holding back, and they be like, use that. You love this, and it will be in action. You will love it, and also what it's coming towards you, how fruitful it will be, you will also love it. So go with that idea and don't think of, oh, but how am I gonna do it? I don't have the money, I don't have the resources. Honey, it will come. Looking at the 8 of Wands, it will come. You have the enlightenment and the idea for this, the love for this. So they will bring it to you. If I'm shouting, I'm sorry because the mic is far. And yeah, I don't know. But yeah. So that is what I'm getting. For you guys, there is something coming towards you. It's like you have an idea. Make that something is what I'm getting. Go with that idea and then give it out. There is something of, oh, people come for you for that knowledge or wisdom, that thing that you are doing, and then give it out. Give it to other people. Give it to other people is what I'm getting the whole time. I don't know, but there is something you need to give. People come towards you and then transform it and then give it out. You have a knowledge, a wisdom with you, and they want you to use that. Make use of it. You really need to make use of it. And you know, it's something that you like and love. Don't hold it too tight anymore is what I'm getting. Don't hold it too tight. I'm really getting like something is going, sailing away in a far distance. I'm getting a very distant energy. If I go from this to here, it's a very distant energy. It's far away from me. As I said, somebody come towards you, but then you will go. It will go away. So even if they come, they will go away. For some of you, it's like you might have lots of people now surrounding you, but there will come a moment where you will feel lonely. Especially, I'm getting it for some, I don't know for who this is, but now, because if you have lost your loved one recently, your house might be hectic. Okay, there are lots of people messages coming in, is what I'm getting. But you will have the space that suddenly you will feel empty, like everybody's far away from you. There is kind of it's giving me a very vast energy, like open space. Like it's giving me like I'm here, and between me and other people there is an ocean. That kind of energy is what I'm getting. Like everybody is so far away. I cannot connect or contact other people. I don't know what this message means. I don't know for some of you if your loved one has passed away far away from you guys. But I also want to mention for some of you, I do see, because I'm really getting like for some of you, it's like you have to travel to come get the person. I don't know if this is what had happened, but go with me, okay? Like that person has passed far away, and it might be that you guys had to travel to come get the body and then move away, like move back to there is a travel happening, like I'm coming, like somebody's coming, and then we are going back. But the energy I'm getting is like for some of you it's like people are coming but then they leave, and there is a space of emptiness. And then for some it's like, oh, I'm having the emptiness, people are coming and we are going back together. I don't know, but that it's a collective reading, and it's a very specific message. So yeah. Oh gosh, look at this journey also. Okay, I need one of these. I'm sorry if you guys hear me like moaning, like really like, oh, okay, and now this one I have to grab, because I'm kind of like holding on to some kind of like my life. No, not my life. Don't let me laugh. But yeah, I'm trying to bring down the pain, y'all. So you have the journey. I love this card. The journey. Together with the spiral. Together with magic. And then you also have soulmates. Okay. So the journey, that is giving me the message that I was getting, like somebody coming and then going kind of energy. So that is really what it's giving me, coming back. There is an ongoing situation happening here. The spiral, like really what I'm getting from your loved one is you are not alone, honey. You are not alone. This is how life goes. This is something that happened. That's the pattern of life. I'm getting like yeah, the there is like this symbol. There is a kind of, this is happening everywhere on the world. That kind of energy is what I'm getting. Like there is an ongoing pattern, and your loved one is near you, is very close to you. For some of you, if you have lost your person far away from you or in a tragic way, don't feel sad that they were alone while it had happened, because I'm getting like somebody is feeling really like, oh my god, that person was alone when that situation happened, or nobody was near them. Like, don't feel sad, because they were not alone. They were not. Your ancestors, your family members from the spiritual realm was surrounding that person. So really, don't feel sad. Don't feel sad. There was really lots of people around them, looking at the soulmates also. So don't feel like, oh my god, that person was alone. And especially when because you had to travel, or there is something of, I wasn't there. Don't feel that. Don't feel that. Okay, is what I'm getting, because they were not alone, and their journey went beautifully, beautifully. So no pain, nothing. It's like enlightened. It's really hard, weird to say, but really, it went fast and enlightened, like really, like, oh, boom, light, boom, light, So the distance is kind of like, I don't know, but I'm getting like you feel like there is space between you guys. There is space. I don't know what that is, but the journey went well. It was magical. It was beautiful. It was how it's supposed to be, is what I'm getting. And for you, they want you also to believe in your journey, because there is something of you are going to be alone. It's weird to say, but you will feel alone. But you are not alone. It's same for you. I don't know, but I'm getting like, don't feel as if they are alone. They are surrounding you. Just as when that person, for some of you, that person passed, that person wasn't alone. They were surrounding them. And now your ancestor, your spiritual team, you guys, is also surrounding you. So you are not alone. So really, go and do. And I have to go back now to the people for the message, the beginning message, that your loved one is saying like, okay, now it's time for you to go out and go with that idea and trust in the journey that they are bringing you. Because I really see like you are going to do something alone. You might feel alone. There is lots of alone. What is this? Or go on with this alone, and you will come to the right people, or you are every day surrounded by beautiful spirits, for the good of all, harm to none. But you will also come across people that are your soulmates, So it's time for you to get out there with your idea, with your knowledge, with your wisdom, is what I'm getting. So let's see, what more do you need to know when it comes to the message that your ancestor... Okay, I have to turn around. And it will not go that easy as I normally would. This deck, I have put 3 ancestors and god and goddesses deck together, so you will see 3 different decks. Because I was like, I want to shuffle from all of them, but then I was like, yeah, but which one is which? So I will put them all together, and I will split the deck and see which one wanna come out. So no, and there. One moment. I have to turn. Oh my gosh. Oh, one moment. Honey, you know what? I'ma leave them there on the ground for now. I will leave them there. I cannot. Listen, if my cards fall and they fall far away from me, I will not grab them, and I will not put them as the reading, but I will grab them. But for now, if I stand up, and I have to go back sitting. Let's continue and let's see. I will grab them when I'm finished, okay? Because first of all, I'm running against the sunlight. Thank you. And second of all, yeah, I yet still have to bow 3. So let's see, one more. Thank you. Okay. For the split, you have the 7 Sisters, Creativity, together with Mermaid of Lumeria, Joy. So that's in the split, like that. And let's see. You have both African Goddess from the African Goddess tarot. So for the other oracle, you have Chameleon Spirit, act as if. Together with Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Honey. Together with Queen Mother Nani, liberation. Oh, child. Together with Queen Sheba, secret revealed. Honey, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Listen. Your ancestor, your loved one that has passed away, they are really continue putting the essence on, can you go ahead and do the thing that you should do? And also, how do you do that? By acting as if, looking at the chameleon. Yes, you may not be the person that you want to be yet, but it is within you. It is, one moment. Yeah, I have to. So yeah, back to you. It is within you though. It is within you to be that person. Otherwise, you will not have those kind of idea or plans or way of seeing life. So you have the enlightenment, you have the knowledge and the wisdom for this situation right here. The only thing is if you don't take the action, you and with act as if it's giving me the way we manifest. If you want to become an entrepreneur, a successful YouTuber, act as if you are already it, and step by step, trust in the journey, moving forward, you will see how the magic will unfold in front of you. If you think you need money to do or start something, you'll be like, yeah, but I'm looking for investment. Honey, listen, taking the steps day by day, you will see it will come towards you. The universe, you guys, your spiritual team, your ancestor, your loved one works like that. It's happening magically, but you need to believe it. You need to take action. Looking at liberation, Queen Mother Nani, like, beautiful story. Really don't think that restriction is the thing that you are restricted and you cannot have whatever there is that you want. Believe in it. You can have it. Like, if you think that way that you can't, guess what? You can't. So really, you have all it takes and all it needs for you to do this. So really, the essence they want to put for you, your loved one want you to know is, hello, can we go do the thing now? Can we move forward now? And if you think that there is nobody, nothing, nobody, whatever, helping you, spiritually, everybody is surrounding you. And the people that you are your soul tribe will come and get you. So really, that is what I'm getting. So really, use the knowledge, use the wisdom, act as if in the meantime, so that you can move forward. If you are grieving, is what I'm getting, and you feel alone, like everybody has left you, especially, as I said, for some of you, if it's recently that you have lost your loved ones and you feel like, oh, it was crowded, but now I feel alone. Everybody had went and do their own life. Act as if everything is as normal. Act as if it is just a normal day. even if you are missing that person, is what I'm gonna just act as if like, oh, because they are surrounding you. They are not physically there, but they are there. And just act as if everything is fine. And one day, step by step, you will see that the journey will be more beautiful. It's like, oh, you know what? Today I will wake up and I will act as if today is the most beautiful day of my life. Because my loved one is surrounding me. I may miss he, she, they, it, but I know that physically they are not around me, but they are here. And I feel good. I feel blessed. I will celebrate their life today. Instead of my life, I will celebrate their life. What would they do if they were alive? You know, in that kind of way. And step by step, you will see like, oh, it's liberating you. It's getting you away from the grieving process, you know, thinking like the ongoing downward spiral, you know, it's now going up. You know, you are elevating that energy instead of drowning with it. So move forward day by day, step by step. There is definitely emotion happening. For some of you, your loved one wants you to go ahead and do the thing that you really know you can do, the ideas that you have, start doing them. And for some of you, if it's recently that you have lost your loved ones or you are yet still in the grieving process, act as if everything is okay. So my love, I do hope I could have helped you guys with the message that your loved one has to bring to you. This is December month, so it is a timeless reading. So I was thinking like, you know, we are in a tough month this end of the year always, so why not giving you guys a beautiful message for your loved one? So I do hope you have enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like, share and subscribe. If you haven't chosen another pile, I will then see you in another reading of mine, and I thank you and your loved one for coming through. Bye bye. So, my lovely, beautiful pile 3, you guys have chosen the Sasuraibito tarot together with this dove. So, let's take a look. Let's see. For the good for harm to none, what is the message that you need to receive when it comes to your loved one or your ancestors? I don't know, somebody from Hawaii here? I've suddenly got an image of a female. They had some kind of feathers on their head. Like I do think it's Hawaii. Yes, it must be Hawaii. The way I saw it, like, yes, somebody from Hawaii. But yeah, that's the image that I got. It's a feminine. But I don't know why, but that person just came through. But so we are going to take a look. Oh, beautiful. I'm seeing 2 swans flying. It's a partnership, yeah. I do think if you lost a partner, for some of you, I'm looking at the outside of the window. Like, I see lots of birds. This person loves birds. This person might love birds. Or your loved one, or you will see lots of birds. That is how they bring their message. You know why I'm saying that? Because the Part 1 and Part 2 both had the 8 of Wands. Now, I didn't shuffle with you guys yet, but they had straight away the 8 of Wands and also the Ace of Swords. So it was like message for you kind of a situation. But for you guys, it's lots of birds. I'm looking outside of the windows and suddenly I see crows. You know, you have crows and you have once again, birds. Lots of birds. It's seagulls. I'm seeing seagulls. I'm seeing not crows, but the family of a crows. Like here in the Netherlands, they say couches, you know, and I also see 2 swans. So it's kind of like a family reunion. I'm feeling like I'm being watched right now, you know. But yeah, lots of birds. That person is really, or that's, yeah, that the spirits is really coming through. It is a spiritual message. Partnership also. But yeah, let's see. For good for harm to none, I ask my guides, your guides, all that has the best interest for us, to bring the message from your loved one to come through and give you the message you need to know or hear, my lovely, beautiful pile 3. Let's see. they are really like ready to connect for all the pals. I mean, I don't even have to shuffle a lot. Okay, we taking them. Underneath the deck, you have the Six of Cups. You have more cards. So you have the Lovers. Oh, before I continue, let me tell you something. Listen, I have a back pain. And I mean, I kind of sound stiff. I want to laugh, but I will laugh like this. because if I laugh, but I want to laugh sometimes, and I'm like, no, pain. So if you kind of like sense and feel like, why you so strange, girl, it's because, honey, I have back pain. Okay, and I'm like, I'm gonna put this message one way or the other out there. Okay, I will sit, and if cards fall off this table, I will not grab them till this reading is over. I will grab them. So you're lost, but I will not grab the cards. Okay, that being said, the Lovers, like, really, that's the two swans that I've seen flying by. The two swans, the Lovers. And not only that, the Lovers is Mercury. Mercury is communication. Mercury is the air sign. Gemini, all the birds in the world coming through. Then you also have Judgment. Cute. Together with the Knight of Swords, all the air signs coming through, y'all. And then you also have the Queen of Cups together with the Tower. And then also you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse together with the Seven of Pentacles upright. Honey, let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it. So what I'm getting for you guys, first of all, your ancestor or your loved one that has crossed, is in the spiritual realm, is really speaking, y'all. Very loving. Some of you, I see that you have lost a loved one. It might be a partner, a life partner. The way, like, you guys was like partner for life kind of a situation. It had happened suddenly. Looking at all the air signs, it might have been, now the scooter also, I just wanted to say it, like, looking at all the air signs, it might have been in the air. It's and Mercury, some of you might have lost your loved ones through a vehicle. It might be an airplane, it might be a motorcycle, it might be a car, a transportation situation is what I'm getting, that you might have lost your loved ones. Suddenly, it's like, some people will say like, we have seen it coming because that person was sick. This is nothing of sickness. Looking at the Knight of Swords together with the Tower, for some of you, it was just suddenly. Knight of Swords, maybe a speeding situation or something for lots of people. But I'm getting like, really, it was supposed to be like that. It is really hard to say, but we all are going to transition to the spiritual realm one day. The only thing we don't know is how and when. You can figure that out though, but I mean, how and when is something, looking at this, like the swan, the paper swan is flying also. What's happening? I love this reading. They are coming through, yo. But we don't know how and when we are going to die, but it is something we have signed for. It is tragic for the people that remain behind and have to deal with the fact how it had happened. So really, for you, my love, this is a situation of, don't worry. Like, if you think that person is alone, no, that person is with their loved ones, is what I'm getting. They are with their loved one, and it's supposed to happen like that. And if you have lost a loved one, like, you continue moving forward, okay? Because it's giving me the energy of partner for life. I thought we were partner for life, kind of, because a swan is very monogamous. And I saw two swans flying, and now I'm seeing this one also. Together with the lovers, it's giving me like, oh, I thought we were going to be partner for life, best friend, lovers, whatever this is, So it happens suddenly, and that this person has yet still lots of love for you, and don't it's this love is really so real. You can yet still feel this person. It's like you can yet still feel this person's energy. And don't be afraid, because it might be that you be like, yeah, but how can I move on after that loss? You will move on. This is something, this energy, this person, this loved one that has left, they are giving me an energy of, I will bring you somebody just as loving on your path. Just continue working on it. I will bring you somebody just as loving. It's very weird, right? You be like, but I will not love somebody like I love them. Like, really, they will. One way or the other, they kind of like going to put that suddenly in your life. If you have lost a person, for some of you, your partner, you might think like, oh, but I have a new partner and I'm going to marry it, and I would just want to know, will my partner that have passed away, will they be okay with it, honey? They had brought that person into your life, suddenly out of nowhere, all the birds and the bees, so in that kind of a way. And that is for everybody, there are loving people coming on your path. Let's see, what is it that you need to know more? Let me grab this one also. Okay, we're there. Let's see. And also I want to mention, not everybody that comes on in your path is the person that they have brought. So really use your own discernment and intuition also, because honey, the devil knows definitely what you want and is also want to play along, so but not saying that because of the lower world, because the lower world is actually the earthly realm in this deck. Okay, so the lower world is, if you look at it between the worlds, also you have two worlds, between the world and the lower world. The lower world talks about the ancestors that has walked this path before you. Your loved ones that have walked the path before you. It talks about the footprint that you are also going to walk in this lifetime. So it's what was. It's nothing to do with something bad. And then you also have between worlds, together with the Rainmaker. I love to see the Rainmaker. So let's see. Let me put this one moment, y'all, because I'm trying to lean on the table because I don't want to put lots of weight on my back right now. So yeah. Okay, what I'm getting for you guys is you are in a transitioning from going where it was kind of like a painful, or a place where you might have, because I'm really getting like, for some of you might be very spiritually connected. You might have looked a lot, for some of you, looked a lot at, or go search a lot for answers from your ancestor and the spiritual realm. You have dabbled your feet a lot in mysticism, or reason why you want to connect with that person. Like you being on this reading right now, for some of you, if you have constantly wanted to connect with the spiritual realm, it's you kind of like want to be totally in that world and forgetting about this world, because that world, looking at the lower world together with the in-between world, they are going to this realm. Like, this is the ancestors and the spirit that had walked this on this earth before you, you know. So and now I'm getting it why I had to tell you about the devil also knows what you want, because not every spirit that you connect with is your loved one. You really need to be sure. You really need to know, like really watch out, because you need to ask questions and signs. For example, like the moment I started your reading, for some of you, you have a connection, or your loved one has a connection with birds. It's something of air, something of motorcycles, something of communication. You know, there is something with that they have already shown you, like, yes, this is me. Because it's given like they will show you if that is them connecting with you, yes or no. Because not everybody you connect with, for people that are constantly looking for connection with your loved ones, this is a message for you. Like, not every spirit you connected with was them. So you really need to be careful, because as I said, the devil also knows what you want. The devil also knows how to intimidate, especially looking at the lower world. Back again, spirit that has yet still is in this world, that hasn't transitioning yet, they can imitate the desires that you want. So watch out for that, my love, okay? Know that for your loved one, they have already transitioned. Looking at the judgment card, they have be uplifted. They are safe. They are where there are loved ones, people in that kind of way. Don't think that they are still lingering around on this earth. No, they have moved on, you know? So really, I do hope I can bring you peace in that kind of a way. Especially, I don't know why, but I need to tell you guys about the yellow card. But especially yellow card, okay, yellow card. I don't know. Yellow card. I don't know. Yellow card, okay? But that is what I had to give you guys. So I don't know for whom that was. Did you ask for the sign or the color? Or a car, I don't know, yellow car, okay? But let me know for all this message, because your guys, your spiritual team, your ancestor, your loved one is really coming through with lots of synchronicities and messages, like, to be sure, this is me, hey, kind of a situation. Let me know, comment down below if that was for you or not, you know? And if not, yet still this message is for you, my love. So, because you don't find yourself on this reading for nothing. So what I'm getting for you guys is, where was I? Especially for the people that they have lost a loved one tragically, suddenly, out of nowhere. They are fine, they are in peace, they has transitioned, like the in-between world, they are moving on. You can recognize them. For some of you, I don't know, but the rain is really speaking. Like, there are moments that there is a type of rain that you will recognize them in. You know, it's like, oh, a blessing has come. They will let you, for some of you, for somebody out there, the day that person died, or the day that person has transitioned, there was a very peaceful rain. You know, that you be like, oh wow, that is what I'm getting for some of you. That look at the synchronicity, because that's the way they connect with you. It's very loud in your reading, very loud, honey. So look for the synchronicity. So really, that is the thing, that this message of your loved one is kind of like giving me like a caressing, loving, looking at the blanket and the lovers, like really embracing each other. The Queen of Cups embracing its cup. It's really like, oh, let me hug you. Let me show you a kind of a warmness. You know, don't. It's like, especially for the people that are continue looking for answers. like have they transitioned, yes or no, or is everything good, yes or no? Everything is good. They are in a loving space, you know. So don't, oh my God, I'm getting chills on your reading, yo. Underneath the deck, you have the armadillo spirit. Set healthy boundaries. I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills of all the readings, but for you guys, the synchronicity is big, y'all. I will look at this. The swan and the horse. I want to talk about the horse also. But before we do that, let me grab this deck. For this deck, I have used 3 different angels and ancestor spirit deck. I have put all 3 together, and we will see which one wanna come out and tell you a message. That's one. Underneath the deck, you have the manifestation Mojaji is the name. And then for this one, let's see. What is the message that your loved one wants to give you? Thank you. And underneath this deck, you have the lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. You have manifestation and reap rewards. This looks like the Empress. So there is definitely a manifestation coming for you guys. A beautifulness. But let's talk about these cards now. Because, honey, I love your reading. I loved all of them. So you have the swan spirit. What did we see? 2 swans flying. And this is a time for deep dive. Time for a deep dive. And you also have the horse spirit. Freedom is yours. Freedom is yours. What are the animals that talks about freedom? Birds and horses. And the reason why I'm saying birds and horses, honey, this person or this situation is asking of you to embrace the energy of a Sagittarius, a Gemini, kind of a situation. Travel, move, fly, go. That kind of a way. Horse, swans, like birds of freedom. Birds for me, if I look at, I like looking at birds. I have said it in other readings also. For me, like the way I always look outside of the window. I love birds. I love horse. I love every animal, y'all. But you know, but it's giving me like nature, freedom. So really, that's for you, my love. And you also have sage. Be devoted and committed. Look at that peacock feather. And then you also have mermaid of Lemuria, joy. Honey, your loved one wants you to have fun in this life. Be free. Enjoy the freedom. I don't know, but this person, your loved ones might have been a person that is really enjoying the youthful of life. Really in that kind of a way. And here you are. Like they be like, honey, you have time. Enjoy it. Enjoy what they couldn't do on this earthly realm. Because, you know, we all will go. But now you have yet still time. So plant your seeds. Enjoy this life. Because things are going to change for you suddenly. They will bring loving people for you. So you are moving forward. And if you be like, okay, but I don't have the right connection, the right people, or you want to kumbaya yourself under a tree looking at a sage, whatever that it is, your guide, your ancestor and your spirit, your loved one and your spiritual team, be like, enjoy it. Enjoy every process of it. because there is so much that is you can learn. The energy, as I said, of Jupiter, for some of you, this is about your husband or your wife that has passed away, or you are wondering, where is my husband or wife? They are bringing it to you. They are bringing it, and this person might live far away from you, where you have to like travel with car, scooter, airplane, whatever that it is. They are bringing it to you suddenly, out of nowhere. You will find that love, my love. Want it? Oh, I want it. It's time for you to dive deep. It's time for you to partner up for life. Even if you be like, but I just have love, my loved one, they will bring a loved one. But I'm telling you, it is a dynamic of, for some of you, great friends, great communication, learning new things. It's something of finding your husband or your wife, or travel around the world. And this is the message for them. This person I like this energy of this person, because they have a kind of a life mentality. They be like, if I regret something, is that I did not travel and see the world more. If there is something I want to let you know, it's like, I wish I could and done this. Be free, seeing life, learning stuff, loving other people, sharing love, communicate with different people, having joy, getting the knowledge and wisdom of life. That's all. And of course you. But that belongs with showing love to everybody. So if you be like, oh, but how could I now? Honey, embrace that, what they couldn't do. Do that. That's the way they want you to do. And they will bring you such a synchronicity and signs that you be like, my loved one is here. As I said, they are showing up and show you things that you can recognize the real them within it. Because the way the synchronicity is in your reading, honey, they are sure. They be like, stop looking and searching for me, and look around and see the synchronicity. Because they have shown up the whole time with synchronicity. Like, here you are, here there is, this and that, so and so. And I really must put an essence on lots of you. If you find yourself the whole time in this energy, instead of this energy, they don't want that. This energy is the whole time looking and searching for them for answers. Is everything all right? What it is that you want me to do? What this, what that? I have to connect. Let me do a reading. Let me go search for a horoscope person. Let me see this. Let me do another person. Like, really, you will not find them there. They are in the world. You can find the synchronicity of them in the world. They will send you messages like this. You stumble upon a video or you look for a video, but they will show up with synchronicities. And they, as I said, if you're constantly in this energy of, but I want to know, what was they doing? Why is this? Why that? Have they transitioned? Yes or no? You will also find other spirit that is imitating them, and let you think that that's them. They are fine. They are good, and you can find them in the world. When they say like you outside, you can find me outside. Kind of a way. Well, that is where you can find them, because they will show you synchronicity of the world that you are living in right now, and not the spirit world. The synchronicity of, oh, look, birds. That's the sage card. That's the sage. Be devoted and committed. That's the horse. Have joy, have fun. That's also the swan. As I said, there are lots of things that had happened in your reading, and that is how they will show up. So if you are wondering, like, where are they? Are they doing fine? Honey, they are doing great, y'all. They are doing great, and they are embracing you with love and signs. But they also want you to enjoy life the way they wish they could, yet still on this world. You know, they are enjoying, they are fine where they are at, they are great. And they want to show you how they can now work with the elements in a spiritual world for you to bring you messages. You know, instead of, they be like, you know, it's like showing off, actually, may I say? It's like showing off, because I mean, do you have to bring all those messages, right? Swan, birds, all of that, like yellow car, what more did I had, you know? Like really, they are showing off with the power that they have now. So really look in your surrounding, look around you. There are the messages, and try to this how do you say that, describe them, or decipher them. That's Dutch, yo. But try to understand them in how it works for them. But your loved one is fine, is great, is enjoying life, and once again, they will bring somebody towards you. Might be a friend, might be a communication, a lover. You know, there is something that they want you to continue having fun in this world. So they will bring you loving people, they will bring you loving situation, and it will all happen suddenly, because once again, this person likes to show off with the magic they can now do in the spirit world. I have noticing it. I continue. I said it, and then I was like, oh, I bet you they will do that also in your life. I bet you this person is showing off, y'all. I don't know. Was it a kind of a cocky person? Like really, it's showing off like, oh, look at me. I can now do this. I can now do that. Oh, also, I'm seeing now a whole ducks, you know, that you will have geese like in a V formation, like a collaboration kind of a situation. That is happening also right now. So, honey, they are showing off, and they will show you what they can do. So they will show you in your life that this love, this communication, this friendship, this traveling, all this sudden event in your life, if you are questioning like, how this child, somebody's showing off in the spirit realm for you, okay? Somebody is. Be like, you. And they will let you know if it's them. You will see it with synchronicity and the way the rain falls. You will see it. But that being said, you have to be in the moment. You have to be in the now to see it. You have to enjoy life, because your whole spiritual team is, oh, the reason why this person can do it is because you are in that high vibration. If you are in a high vibration, you can connect beautifully. If you are remaining in this in vibration of where are they, what are doing, this and this, you will get lower energy also. But in this vibration is high. It's high. So you need to be in the now. Enjoy life, you know. Find the beauty and funness in life, and you will see them. They will bring the knowledge and wisdom. And your other spiritual team, your guides also, honey, this is going to be a great time for you. And I know, you know, what's sad is you'll be like, okay, but I had to lose a friend. No, because your other spiritual team also was also enjoying giving this to you. You kind of like have a karmic cycle with you, where the spirit realm is kind of like in a great collaboration with you, where they can bring you beautiful gifts, but it's only if you can really like open your eyes and be in the moment. You know how people manifest? With that, it's a collaboration with the spiritual world, the earthly world, and the world that walked before you. You know, so the one that has passed away, your ancestor and stuff, you know. So really enjoy life. Enjoy life. So my lovely, beautiful part 3, I do hope I could have helped you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. I really wanted to do this reading for you guys for the month of December. It is a timeless reading, but you know, it's tough in the December month for the people that have lost a loved one, or that is reminiscing on a loved one. So I do hope I could have helped you guys by bringing you this message. And for you, my love, just look at the synchronicity, because somebody's trying to show off, and that's on period. Okay, so I will see you guys on another reading of mine. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. And I thank you, your spiritual team, your guides, and your loved one for coming through, and your ancestor, my love. And I will now say goodbye to you and them. May you go away. And I'll see you on another reading of mine. Bye bye.